Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Yo, what is up everyone? As soon as we thought the guests will come in. Alright. Give me a second to eat some stuff. Hey, how you doing, man? 4 viewers already. Wow, that is freaking quick. We're gonna actually let that run, since we're just on starting soon. The ad is starting in 4 minutes.
finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest.
Dang.
Echoing around these walls, fighting to
Alright.
create a song.
Hey, Tim, welcome in. Jesus Christ, you're so 7 viewers on Twitch. Oh my god. This quick.
We'll go
Wow. We're not even 2 minutes in.
through the wastelands, through the highways, till
Alright,
my
let me get this.
shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying.
Alright, 2 minutes to an ad. 2 minutes to an ad.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We
So excited to share these bits with ya.
are heroes tonight. Yeah.
Bet y'all hyped as well.
Heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a diamond.
doing the promo. That's all I'm doing right now. Less than 20 seconds to an ad.
Town to town, from London to Taiwan.
Alright, as ending.
All around the globe, trying to protect your soul.
Okay.
Here we go.
Alright, we've done. We finished promoting. So it's time for the gift. I promise. Let's see who is in here. Fox. You want me to pin that? Hey, Pocket Wolf. Give me a second, you'll get your gift as well. Alright. Ken. I've allocated myself $50 to these. So $50. This is my present to all of you. We shall now start on stream. So, first thing of business is let me take a look at the new BEAMING.DRIVE update. And also, where's no problem, no problem. Where's... Give me a second, I'm trying to find something. No problem. You don't thank me. I should be thanking you for being part of this community. I should be thanking you to this. You don't thank me. I do not deserve thanks. I deserve to be thanking. I should be thanking you. All of you are the reasons why I'm here. All of you are the reasons why I'm affiliated with Twitch. This is all your help. This is all because of you. Anyways, before we actually get into BeamIng.DRIVE itself, we're going to be taking a look at Maria's video on everything new in BeamIng.DRIVE 0.36. I hope it's going to be funny because he is a funny YouTuber.
Welcome to BeamIng 0.36.
Alright, 0.36 is finally out.
BeamIng's most deceiving update ever. Because
Whoa.
when I first read the patch notes, the last thing I was expecting when reading about the new configurations for the MD series was a whole ass school bus. Like, how do you
Yo!
expect me to believe these are the same vehicle? And this
We were
goes for
stuck.
many other
Sure,
things in this
buddy.
update. So make sure to watch this video until the end if you don't want to miss anything. But before that,
Yo,
keep in mind
talking.
that all footage is from a pre-release version and that things may be different when the update comes out.
We'll see.
That's right. This is somehow the Gavril MD series. Back when it
No
released
way.
in 0.33, the devs told us that there would be more unique variants coming in future updates.
Yo.
That would mean a couple more configs with the same or at least a very similar body style.
Hey,
Not this.
Magica. Welcome
The school
in.
bus variant genuinely feels like a whole other vehicle,
Gotta give
kind of like
you
the Octobello
your gift.
Piccolina and its Baja version. In both cases, the devs could have easily called them something else and announced them as standalone vehicles. But no, they're just listed as any other regular config. And as if the
Yep.
school bus wasn't enough, there's also an armored truck variant, which brings the total amount of configs from 20 up to 32. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Starting with the school bus, while it is technically built on the MD series chassis, and the front end does look the same.
No, don't
everything
think. No,
else is
I said
completely
this earlier, but don't thank
Even
me.
the
I
interior
just want to thank
is
all of you for being part of my
apart from the
community.
steering wheel and the dash. And the detail on this is actually insane. So much so that the only way I can properly show it to you is by doing an actual walk around. Starting from the exterior, of course the front end
Yo,
looks just like
this
the
is
MD
a
series
peak
because, well,
update.
that's what it is.
I mean, they're all
But
kind
there
of
are
peak,
these
but
new
still.
blind spots
I mean, not
and
kind of. They
crossover
are
mirrors,
peak.
as well as this front crossing arm, which actually deploys when you open the doors.
As it
But
should
more
be.
on that later. Also, in case you thought this was a frog, it says school bus at the top. Very nice. Here on the side, there's a stop
what?
sign which folds out and lights up when you open the doors. Plus,
Never
there's
seen
also these
stoplight
openable
lights that
handles.
are that small, but
Also, please tell me in the comments if you know what those are. From here, they kind of look like batteries, but
they are batteries.
I don't know. And finally, at the back,
They are
there's
batteries.
a working license plate light. Very cool. As well as a Wentworth badge, which is the brand that also makes BeamIng's other bus. After doing some
Yo.
research myself, I found out that American school buses in real life are typically built on top of off-the-shelf frames. So here in BeamIng, Gavril would be the chassis supplier with the MD series platform,
Nice.
while Wentworth would be the body manufacturer. Like this video if you would have
Interesting.
never even noticed the badge, sending you down the American school bus rabbit hole coinciding with the 1980s recession. Oh, there's also an emergency door. But let's get in the proper way, from the front. Now to get in, there is no button on the outside, so you have to press this
Yeah.
one in the interior.
I mean, I drive like when I went to school, the only two buses I've for some years I've been on a Bluebird Vision, which is this bus right here. I do actually remember the bus number, bus 205, and sometimes bus 215. Then also went on Colin's next bus. One of these bad boys. This one looks the most like the one I went on. Anyways, back to the video. This bus, and I'm a bus nurse here, so. Damn, wow. How were those even allowed then? Jesus Christ. But, this bus, by the way it's looking, and I'm a bus nerd, so. Just by this, it looks like an old Ford school bus. Yeah, you can't see the difference. Like, not the similarity.
And voila, we're in. By the way, take a look at how detailed the door mechanism is.
That is insane.
Completely unnecessary? Yes. Extremely satisfying,
No, that-
depression curing, and world hunger ending? Also yes. As we make our way onto the steps, there's a neat little rail, some
Makes sense
vents,
then.
I think, and a watch your step sticker. And man, just look at this. It feels like I'm in one of those American movies and I'm about to get horrendously bullied on the way to my seat. Or shot. Now as you can see, the
Okay,
cockpit
no,
is
okay, that got
extremely
dark.
detailed. Yeah, so before telling you all about that, I'll show you around the rest of the bus. Here
Alright.
at the top, there's a bunch of stickers about safety, like emergency equipment, a safety disclaimer for reversing, and some other legal stuff. And the cool thing is that it's all readable, so feel free
Get
to
out of the
pause it if
country.
you want to. The best one
Understandable.
though is this. Don't lose your riding privilege. Follow these rules.
Okay.
Number 1, do not let the drive the bus. Number 2, do not commit tax fraud.
Oh my, wait,
Do
wait,
not write
what?
anything in Comic Sans. This is a formal school bus. Number 4, do not look at pixels in the texture too closely. They get shy and pixelated. Nice typo, by the way. Number 5, do not look at the polygons too closely. They get shy and polygonal. Number 6, do not be surprised if the bus drives without a driver. This is intentional. Number 7, do not spawn more buses than your CPU can handle.
Oh my, that was the first one I noticed actually.
Continuum. Number 8,
Administration
do not add
continuum.
Easter eggs to the text on the bus. And number 9, I ran out of ironic things to say.
That is
Gentlemen,
cool.
The
BeamIng.DRIVE, I love you for
have
that.
officially lost it. Now making our way to the back, the floor is pretty nice, and while the seats aren't extremely detailed, they still get the job done. Something noteworthy are the emergency hatches, which require a 2-step opening process.
I didn't even know that.
Super
That's actually
satisfying.
funny.
Plus 4
Tell me-
emergency window
shut up.
exits for rollovers. And finally, right at the back, there's the main emergency exit. I'm pretty sure this has to be the most detailed BeamIng vehicle to date, and
Probably
we haven't
is.
even covered all of its controls. From the driver's seat, you can operate the parking brake, the ignition, and the
Oh good,
doors
the parking
through
brake's
this
actually in a
panel on
spot
the
that's
right,
not a pain in the
but
ass
the real
to
fun stuff
use.
is on the left. So get this, the devs told me you could
Unlike the
use
ATX, which
real-life
is absolute
manuals to
shit.
learn how to operate this school bus. It's that detailed. So I'll start with the simple
Wait,
stuff.
what?
How to So get this, the devs told me you could probably use real-life manuals to learn how to operate this school bus.
That
It's
is an
that
ICCE.
detailed. So I'll start with the simple stuff, like the fan. Then on the second row, you can control all of the dome lights, as well as the main headlights. One interesting thing is that if you look up, you can see this little light panel. This is what's called the Elmo, and it shows which lights are currently on. For example, now only your headlights are on, but if I press the brake pedal, you can see that these other two lights illuminate. And fun fact, if your lights break,
Yeah.
they won't show up on the Elmo, which is exactly what
what?
happens in real life. And finally, the first
Chat,
row
search, I said now,
controls all of the warning lights. Just know that by
Bus
default,
picks
the
at
master
1K
switch
on
is
on
engaged,
YouTube
meaning that all you have
and
to
Twitch.
do is open the doors and all of the safety systems will automatically deploy. And as if all this wasn't enough, you can also open the driver windows by using the node grabber, as well as adjust the mirrors. Though this last one is kind of a gimmick, since the actual way to adjust the mirrors is through the part selector. Finally, the school bus comes in
Interesting.
quite a few configurations, including shorter versions and prison buses, which feature unique interiors. And yeah,
Oh, I'm gonna check out the
this was
prison buses.
School bus, or should I say, just another configuration for the MD series. I have to admit, I am very, very impressed with what the devs did here. And somehow, we're not even done yet with the MD series.
What?
Because we still need to talk about the armored truck. On
What
top of
the?
looking insanely cool, it also features a reinforced body as well as hardened windows, making the truck nearly immune to side or rear impacts. Something
He's gonna do
which
it.
I am keen to test myself, so subscribe if you don't want to miss that video. And just like the school bus, this genuinely feels like a separate vehicle. Just take a look at the
Oh my
interior.
god.
Now, while it's not as interactive as the school bus, it's still got some neat little features. Here you have the controls for the siren and light bars, and take a look at this. The antenna retracts.
What?
This is so cool. And on the other side, you can control the locking system. That's because from the outside, you can't open the doors by just grabbing the handle. You either have to unlock them from the inside, or from the outside before you can open them. Plus, it also has
Interesting.
these vents you manually operate. And so that was it for the updates to the MD series. 2 completely new body styles and 12 new configurations. And the crazy thing is that we're just getting started with this update.
Oh no.
Because up next, there's the Ibishu Miramar refresh. This was a very
Yo.
requested update and it's finally here. But does it live up to the hype? For starters, this is a vehicle refresh and not a full remaster, like the one we saw with
Also,
the
I need to
Sunburst
flip the
in the
poll.
previous update.
Okay.
And in fact, as you can see in this comparison, there are no significant updates to the 3D model. The most noticeable change at the back are the taillights. On the side, we can notice quite clearly that the paint looks deeper, which is actually
Yo.
something we'll talk about later in the video, alongside all of the other small, but still meaningful changes. And at the front, the headlights also have a new material. And inside, the changes are even smaller. Now, all of this can seem pretty underwhelming, but as we've seen with refreshes in the past, the main changes are with the amount of configurations, which in this case go from 9 to 27. This is thanks to the brand new coupe and ute body styles, as well as
I put a poll
facelifts
up.
and left-hand drive.
Context. I made a video that is my most viewed video with that have 3.1k views. Of me recreating the Magic School Bus, but in BeamIng.DRIVE. Not like the Magic School Bus meme in BeamIng.DRIVE. But I just put a poll up saying if I should recreate it with the new bus in the base game.
Versions. And man, did these look good. Overall, this was a really good update to the Miramar, which I've never actually used all that much because, well, this was honestly depressing, but going forward, I think I'm gonna be using it quite a bit more. Now usually, at this point of the video, I would have already moved on to the medium-sized changes. But guess what? There's another vehicle refresh.
No
The
way.
Burnside Special has also received the special treatment from the BeamIng.DRIVE devs. This was a horrible joke, I'm sorry. Just like the Miramar,
Hey,
the
you.
changes to the 3D model are basically inexistent.
Wait, hold
Just
up,
like
no.
the Miramar, the changes to the 3D model
I saw that change. This one had like a rounded edge, kind of like that. This one had like kind of a straight edge.
are basically inexistent.
That one's got a little higher.
At the back, we can notice that the
cutscene.
taillights are higher up, but that's only because this is a different rear end. From the side, nothing really changes apart from the rims and the paint being a bit darker, just like on the Miramar. And finally, at the front, there's a new bumper style, as well as updated headlight housings. And again, just like on the Miramar, the changes to the interior are even smaller. But again, just like with the Miramar, there's a whole bunch of more unique parts, which takes the number
Yo.
of configurations from 8 up to 22. That's
Oh
because
my God.
we now have a new 2-door body style, which has led to the creation of some pretty interesting configs. Seriously, what the hell is this scaffolding looking race car?
Hola muchachos de mierda, el motor de la Burnside especial tiene nuevos materiales bombo clarísimo.
And finally, the last big change in this update is the main menu overhaul. It now has 2 pages, with the main one featuring brand new quick start experiences, as well as free roam and career mode. To access all of the other modes, you have to go to the More section, where you'll find that some of the older ones now have a legacy tag. I get that about campaigns and Light Runner, but I really hope they consider updating time trials and especially bus routes. Though to be fair, I understand that it probably isn't a priority right now. As for the quick start experiences, they're mainly here to give new players a smoother first time with the game. But I'd also suggest trying them out if you have thousands of hours and no life. I already know that some of you aren't
How
gonna
many
like
hours
this
do I have in the
challenge
game?
because you're used to
How many hours do I have in the game? Let me see. 217 hours.
the old menu layout, but trust me, you'll forget about it in a couple days. But what you won't forget about are the medium-sized changes, starting with more realistic deformation on some cars. In the previous update, the Pigeon received this treatment, and this time around, it's the Stambecco and the Miramar. Out of curiosity, I decided to verify this by setting up the same exact rollover test in 0.35 and 0.36, and I guess the results speak for themselves.
I mean, this is not even my most played game. I don't know what's up with the playtime for the Dance Fine Arts. Sometimes it says this, sometimes it says 250. I don't actually know which one is correct. But yeah, I have somewhere between 330 to 350 hours in a Dance Fine Arts, which is my most played game because I'm addicted to that. Yo. Listen, Becca, not break anymore,
What if you
GG.
wanted to feel these impacts, but don't have another kidney to spend on a full wheel setup? Well, if you have a controller, there is now support for gamepad vibration.
Bruh.
If you want to try this for yourself, simply go to the control settings, click on the force feedback tab, select your joystick and enable force feedback while making sure that the 1-to-1 steering angle is set to 0 and that the strength is set to 100. Staying on the topic of controllers, the radial menu has received quite a few improvements. In the last update, it got completely overhauled with a brand new design, and I really liked it. This time around, there's no major changes, but it has been improved based on player feedback. You can now customize any empty slots, both on the main page and in the quick actions. Very cool. Also, there's now a new repair category in the free roam actions, as well as a couple new additions to fun stuff, such as random route, random vehicle, randomized colors, and empty or refill all fuel tanks. Plus, the explosion effect now actually looks like an explosion. And finally, there's some pretty neat improvements to photo mode. You can now save both the camera position as well as the camera settings, which is super useful. In the future,
that's actually nice.
Having the ability to save multiple camera positions and settings, but for now, this is more than good enough. There are also buttons to remove tire marks and reset the post effect settings. Plus, the grid now has a small crosshair in the center. And finally, there's been improvements to the depth of field controls. It's now easier to control blur, focus point, and aperture, especially thanks to the brand new Smart Autofocus. If your car is on screen, this feature will automatically keep it in focus, and if it isn't on screen, then it will focus on whatever aligns with the crosshair. And on the topic of autofocus, it's time to move on to these small but still meaningful improvements, starting with improved depth of field. It now looks a bit smoother compared to 0.35, but it's not a massive difference. The biggest improvement is that it's now resolution independent, whereas previously there was an issue with the blur effect almost disappearing on higher resolution screenshots. Unfortunately, blur still causes a weird haloing effect around the car, so let's hope this gets fixed in the future. Next, many default car paints have been reworked, especially on older cars, which by the way is what we saw with the Miramar and Burnside earlier. Now, every car looks factory fresh instead of looking like they've been sitting in the sun for 12 consecutive years. This brings us to the next improvement, which is better looking vehicle thumbnails. And while this is in part thanks to the reworked paints, it's also because the showroom has received improvements to its lighting. Staying on the topic of paint, there's also been a nice improvement to the paint selector UI, which now shows a realistic preview of the paint. For example, this is how it looks when I make the paint super reflective, and this is how it looks when I give it a more opaque finish. Next up, we of course have a couple new missions showcasing the new content, including the Miramar, Burnside, and MD series, though unfortunately there's nothing using the new school bus. On the topic of missions, there's been various updates to the mission UI. For example, mission markers are now much smaller and in less obtrusive positions. Also, the mission selector UI has been updated again. Next, you can now record supported missions by clicking on this toggle above the start button. There's 3 new loading screen photos. Very nice. And finally, I've kept the best thing for last.
Alright.
The pause button looks different.
Actually, wait.
And finally, I've kept the best thing for last. The
Okay, that's new for you.
Pause button looks different.
Yep. Now we're gonna move on to BEAMING.DRIVE itself. So let's do this. No, I didn't want to do that. Alright. I have a few mods here. Oh my, 106,228.4 square miles. That's probably the biggest map so far. We're gonna test it out on this map first. And hey, this first update didn't have West Coast USA update. So I think that thing's done. Alright. Also, I'm at my wheel setup, so also I'm sorry for if I drop frames. Unity is very intensive. What's happening with my FPS? Wow, I went 27 frames. What has happened with my FPS counter here? You're seeing this too, right? Also, I added a new sound alert. Give me a second. Where's my sound alerts? Okay. Where? Why? Alright. Wait. I have a new sound alert. Also, guess my thing ain't broken. Map. But what is this? Alright, if my stream crashes, this is why. Alright. Alright, we are gonna remake it. We're gonna remake the video. Um,
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's
okay.
left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways.
Oh, you have a cheap jokey, that's nice.
Turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Might take a while to load.
Wastelands through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna load.
a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays.
Am I wrong? It is gonna load?
We'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Also, later on in the stream, I will be discussing something that's been bugging me. It is a little bit. I mean, it is drama, but it's something that has been bugging me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by thunder.
Oh my god.
Horizon, turn us to thousands,
Oh no. Yeah.
we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart BEAMING.DRIVE. we'll recreate the Mac School Bus thing. Okay. It's loading into West Coast USA. Why did I stop? Also, I won't have the Mac School Bus music playing while I'm doing this because, like, it'll be a lot of cut and editing. It'll basically be like the same exact thing as the original Mac School Bus video they did, except with the new bus. Also, I see Sullivan Drake's lurking, so I'm going to give him one of these as well. Also, give me a second. I'm just gonna go to a stream real quick.
Does it do anything else?
Alright. I'm just gonna let him know. Check my stream.
Drake, check my stream. Okay.
Is he gonna find out?
What the hell? Why are we streaming Drake? This isn't Klonoa. I came here to watch some fucking Klonoa plays, brother.
I may have done something. This is the gift I was talking about.
Holy shit. What for? Why?
As a thank you to the community. To the community.
Okay, well, that's super sweet of you, but. Well, damn!
Is that Scott Kovac? No, it's Southern Drake, a peak streamer.
Thank you.
No, did BEAMING.DRIVE load? Yes, it did load.
You don't have to do that, man. You're gonna hurt your. You're gonna hurt your fucking card, brother. Gamers, if you haven't already, go show this man some love. I know I shouted him out earlier, but I'm gonna do it again.
Mike.
Go check out.
How do you get Scott and Michael mixed up, man?
He does music too. He plays drums. He plays all of the damn near all of the racing games. He is currently streaming at the moment. Again, like I said, fantastic guy, sweet guy. Drop him a follow. Go show him some love. Ow! My poor.
Alright. Let's check out the school bus. And as always, you know I gotta customize it. Hopefully. No. Austin, I have a button box here. Button box, so I have like a bunch of little controls. Actually, I'm gonna add, activate. There we go, button 5. Wait, down, or that's gonna be aux 2. Come on. Wolf Foxy Gaming. Welcome into the stream. I'm probably gonna do this until my $50 has run out, because I'm allocating $50. There we go, final alerts are working. I mean, that is true. This is my opinion, and I respect other people's opinions, don't we? Just respect mine. I don't really like that kind of stuff. I kind of like keeping buses in the condition that they're in, unless it's in bad conditioning. Bad condition, I mean like in the pristine condition, like obviously if it's like wrecked or something, I want to like try and like put it in like back to, like the condition it needs to be, but not like editing it like to like a camper or something like that. I don't really like that. That's just my opinion, okay? Bro, my watch. Can my watch shut up, please, for the love of God. Also, what is that notification? Obviously, you know I gotta convert this shit. Mad Moto Mine. Welcome into the stream. Also, if you want to convert if you want to convert a school bus to a convertible, be my guest. And thank you for the follow. Oh wait, what did I do? I messed something up. You don't thank me. Please don't thank me. This is a thank you for all members of the community. New ones, regulars, old ones. And I messed something up. What did I mess up? I mean, it's a long story why I started doing it, but I'm gonna have to go with doing. Wait. Yes. That. The what? The what now? Oh, I'm so sorry. That absolutely sucks. I know a lot of people that did take their own lives, unfortunately, but why is this happening? Okay, red lights are working. My birthday was 5 days ago. I got this new mic I'm using, which is the Blue Yeti Pro. I got a new laptop. Wow, that was a voice crack. I got, new, and then a double kick pedal. My drum set. What do you mean? Ah, okay. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate it. And I'm 6. High performance. No, I'm just gonna keep it regular. Yeah. Basically what I'm doing, because it does not want to learn sometimes. What do you mean by that? Black. Alright, thanks for the look. We do have a look command if you want to use it. Stage 3 supercharger. Stock. 4 speed. Yeah, go do 4 speed. Stage 3. No, keep it at least spin. 4-wheel drive. Also, what the hell happened to my... And why am I getting so many pings? Alright. I fixed them. So I got ambers, red lights, and then doors. And there we go. Ah, okay. Y'all good, mate. 10 lug. Light duty, heavy, no, hell no, we want heavy duty. Timeout. Yeah, we want. There is a facelift. Whoa, don't do that, mate. I mean, I'm just getting... I'm gonna look at the present button a bit. I saw it, Jesus, goddamn. Okay, we got front drive, rear suspension. This is locking. Everything is low. We'll keep it low. I mean, they're Jada rockets, which is basically the same thing. 9. Premium. Why do you always put on basic? We don't like basic. Okay, fine. Interior. Safety cushion, yes. Dashboard, dome lights. Studio monitor, yes. Wheel hubs, brakes, yes, yes. Steering. Power steering, yes. Okay. Basic, we want premium. Passenger seats, dashboard, steering wheel, airbag steering wheel, wait. Late airbag, dash fan. What do you do? What do you do? Grill, PVC. I never heard of him. Dynamic. Like guard.
Invincible.
Blind spot mirror dynamic. Oh no way. Oh, so if you're wondering how I made that video with all the cinematic stuff, I literally just use this and AI traffic. Hey, Majestic! Welcome in. Well, don't go just yet. Hopefully. Quick. My 50. I only used my $50. God damn it. Don't worry, I'll try and get that gift here as soon as I can. I only gave myself a $50 limit. I got a project called for 74 Maverick Bland. Begged me to work on it with him. Now he's making every excuse not to work on it at all, but he wants to act like he's doing so much with it. Oh my god, I hate that kind of cube. I hate that kind of person. Don't worry, I'm making a note to get you a gift as soon as I can. I gave myself only a $50 limit today. Okay. But we're about to. Okay. Come on. Oh wait. Fuel. Okay. 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 What is this frame rate? This entire point of it is to crash as much as possible. Okay. No. Quick, I can't turn anymore. I'm gonna make my way down to the highway. Okay. High 4. Hey, Sega, welcome in. Crossing neutral. Kudos the robust edition true. Currently be making the Medical West video that got me 3.1 thousand like over 3,000 views. Now the civilian, we're not gonna include that. Go to the bus there for a second. Alright. Fuck. Trying to pass into civilians. This is going on a bit of for it. I don't know. How would I dodge that? Yep. I mean that's what I included in like the original one that I did. So. Wait, my steering swapped. Any damage? Fuck. Wow. Shut up. Yes, I'm doing power gear shifting right now. Squeeze through. Are you gonna try and pit maneuver me? No, go back off. Go back off. Wait, maybe. He's going for the pit. You can't pit me. Wait, did I just accidentally pit him? Whoa there, buddy. 100-mile-per-hour crash. Oh my god, the bus is on fire. Never mind. I'm include that as the finishing clip. What is this theme I got? I'm gonna go next. It's gonna be finally. Just put the lights on like we did last time. Funny little cat. Okay, my steering's fucked. Okay. I'm not looking where I'm going. Did I just do a 180 in a fucking bus? Ain't no way you just did a fucking 180 in a bus. True. Oh, remember that one video where like this like kid stole a school bus and then the back door got open? Weapons. Unintentional weapons. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. How was that a crash? Like maybe it's not a crash. How? Yeah. And I lost a pump, lost Maria bump, but didn't really need it anyways. On a crash. Okay. What? I'm sorry, what? That just happened. There we go. Get out. I meant you going the long way if you want to catch me. No shit, no shit. Look at that. We invaded them, GG.
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love, you say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
Let's check out the prison bus. Let me stop recording real quick. Alright, prison bus. Alright.
Over the edge, feel like I'm floating through the air. The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done.
Yo, that is cool.
I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in.
Okay, this is the manual.
Got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Let's see. Wow, I went down to 30 FPS right there.
I'm here and I'm feeling exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance, not the life I want to live. I want to take it all, standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding
What did I do?
closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Traffic collision, okay. Okay. I go in here. Alright, this is cool. I'm a relative came here. I need to see this. Oh my god. What is this? This is a fucking toilet? Okay. I'm gonna bring the short one on in here. Okay, this one's basically the same. I mean, what's in nothing? Oh my god, this actually like regular light. Wait. This is so cool. Wait. Can I make this guy follow me? Okay. We're gonna go.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you,
Oh, convoy going on over here. Okay. God, this is the manual. Okay. There he is. But why is it so slow? Keeping the shift. I'm not trying to drift it. That is, an AI just following me. Pretty good, man. Thank you. Guess in a second now. Actually, Wix of Odds and BeamIng are made by the same people, and Wix of Odds is still being updated to this day. And BeamIng was made off of Wix of Odds. Yeah. BeamIng is literally the successor to Wix of Odds. The Wix of Odds and BeamIng are made by the same people. BeamIng was based off Wix of Odds. So yeah, you're absolutely right. BeamIng is Wix of Odds for a higher quality. Because that's literally what it is. I think we're ending stream here soon, guys. So, anywhere. Don't go anywhere because we don't go over anywhere on Twitch because we're gonna raid. Okay. Alright. We are gonna end it there. But we are gonna wait out. So let's see who we're gonna raid.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left.
Alright, see you later, Tim Tim.
And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Nice.
Finding life along the way.
No problem.
These we have
We're gonna go raid Drake. Killing Drake.
no rest. Echoing
Thank you all so much for watching.
fighting to
I really appreciate all the support. And I was happy to gift all those subs. So, I'm gonna send you over to Killing Drake, really good streamer. Very funny. Let's do it. Peace out.